Hello everyone, welcome to our Market Watch again. Today we'll be reviewing June stats that have just been released. So a few interesting things, I guess, with the summer in its full swing and a lot of people vacationing as well. It's a good time to be out there, but at the same time the market activity has been picking up quite a bit as well. We've seen a dramatic change versus May of this year, almost 89% increase in sales in June. So that's a huge number. And what it translates also into a lot of viewings, a lot of additional activity between different market segments, especially townhomes and detached and semi-detached homes. As well. The market is still very tight, so what we see is overall from inventory perspective a decline versus last year, 28.8% less inventory on the market June of 2020 versus June 2019. So a very tight market, not enough inventory. Quite a few buyers out there. I know myself being out there with clients looking for properties, trying to put offers on properties. We've been running into a lot of multiple offers as well, situations where properties just disappear. You know, one night you're trying to plan for the next day, looking at 5, 6, 7 properties for viewings, and then by morning, out of the 6 properties, 4 of them are already sold, and by the time you get to the properties to see them, quite often the other 1 or 2 are sold as well. So if you're in the market right now looking at, you probably see that activity as well. Interesting thing though, that with tight market, not enough inventory, a lot of buyers coming out because of the rules have been relaxed with COVID-19. We're moving potentially as of July 15th into a third phase once the emergency state is taking off the table. That will be interesting to see because that also translated into increase in prices. So right now we've seen year-over-year price change between June 2019 and June 2020, equivalent to about 11.9% increase overall. So I know that quite a few that have been listening to my Market Watch in previous months, you probably noticed that in March we were about 11% year-over-year increase. So we're pretty much back where we were prior to COVID-19. What it also means is that for those that are thinking about buying their first home, first-time home buyers, the market hasn't slowed down, but at the same time with great interest rates, really lower interest rates at 2.29. Quite often you can find it these days for a 5-year mortgage, or even less than 2% in some cases. I think variable is somewhere around 2% as well. That creates a huge opportunity for those that are in the market to buy. If you're thinking about buying your first home and moving out of a condo or parents' basement, this is the time because we don't know how long those rates will be this low as well. For those that are thinking about retirement and have been planning it in the next year or two, it's really time to consider what your game plan is, because from a perspective of cashing out, this is a really very, very well positioned market to get top dollars for your home. And what it means also is that a lot of other people, a lot of my clients are looking at properties further north away from Toronto, typical bungalows or smaller properties where you can cash out here in Toronto area and really get into something smaller or something same size for less money, where you have that cash on the side for your travels and adventures once the international borders open as well. So I know Europe has just opened recently, so we can fly there, and I think some islands as well. So probably in the next several months we'll be able to go back to semi-normal type of life. We don't know what's going to happen in the fall. There's spike in cases in Australia and US. Here in Canada, we're doing quite well, but at the same time, this market with low interest rates, quite well positioned for first-time home buyers. Higher price points right now versus last year, almost 12%. Really good opportunity for anybody that's thinking to retire and cash out. We don't know when that opportunity will present itself again, and how long it's gonna last, especially with government subsidies potentially expiring in the fall and that sort of thing. So hope everybody's enjoying their summer. I know kids are outside, going to different venues, running around, riding bikes. My little guy just set up a lemonade stand the other day. Of course, trying to keep safe distance, but at the same time, we're all trying to enjoy this gorgeous weather. So I hope you're having fun out there somewhere. Hope you had a great Canada Day, and don't hesitate to reach out to me and find out if you are in position right now or would like to consider future move, or anybody else that potentially might be thinking and has some questions about the market, about the situation, rates, etc. So we're always here and always ready to help and support anything that you're planning for the future. So stay safe, and until the next time with our Market Watch, we'll be back in August. Have a great day. Take care.